This is a video that I've been trying to hold back from doing ever since I started the channel, and didn't really work out for me. Because we're beautiful. Future. My regular niffler. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video today. Today I wanted to talk about a controversy that's been swirling around the internet for 10 years now. The controversy of one of the most controversial characters in all of literature, in my opinion, Severus Snape from the Harry Potter series. As you guys already know, the Harry Potter series has basically taken over a huge role in my entertainment life, and because of that I find it really interesting to take other people's opinions into consideration once I read the books and watch the movies, as I just find other people's opinions on literature in general to be very interesting. One thing that's constantly popped up when I discuss the Harry Potter series with other people is the question of, hey, do you like Snape or do you hate him? It's taken me quite a while to come to this sudden realization that you don't really have to make a decision. And this realization came to me when I was actually reading another classic novel, which I will not name the name of, but I came to a realization that a good, well-written character does not have to be two-dimensional. A person can be good and a person can be bad, as in reality, that's the way the world really works. And I feel that's something that J.K. Rowling wanted to include in the character of Severus Snape. Of course, some people may argue that he was literally like a child abuser and he bullied school students and he did it all for love, even though that's not even a good excuse, and he was just genuinely an ass to all the students in Hogwarts who weren't in Slytherin, which could connote to a basic metaphor of racism. And of course, that theme of irrationality to do with love when it comes to Harry Potter is really prominent in the series, especially with the inclusion of the relationship between Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald, which I previously talked about in my latest video on Johnny Depp. In my mind, the character of Snape is one of the greatest Harry Potter characters of all time because you can't categorize him into a good or bad situation because he's two-dimensional, as are all of the other people in the world. When I read Harry Potter, I link the characters to situations that I'm going through in my life, and I find myself constantly asking myself whether I relate to these characters or not, and I do. In fact, one of the characters that I relate to the most is Severus Snape, because he is not good or bad, he is human, and he's a mixture of what a person has to go through in their lives. A person can make mistakes, and people should be willing to forgive them for that. Also, people can grow and people can learn, and that's something that I've definitely learned in my life. The Harry Potter series has sparked a lot of controversy, Snape being the biggest out of all of them in my opinion, as people like to argue that J.K. Rowling was literally justifying a child abuser and a bully and calling him the hero of the Harry Potter series. People were also very annoyed that Harry Potter named his kid Albus Severus after Severus Snape. If I'm being honest, I really like that decision. In my mind, Snape is a character who died for the love of Harry's mother, and he died to protect Harry. But in my mind, the message that Joe Rowling was trying to send with the character of Snape is that people can change, and I like that. Also, sometimes I begin to wonder whether we're all just taking this way too seriously, which, let's be honest, Severus Snape is a fictional character in a fictional book series. The fact that we take this entertainment and form it into some form of reality, in my mind, is actually kind of weird, which sounds ironic because I do keep a whole bedroom full of Harry Potter items stored, but again, that's my way of expressing my forms of entertainment. Outside of Harry Potter, I have a whole life which I, to be honest, like to disregard with my Harry Potter world, and I feel like that's something that people on social media really are missing, unless they just really like to talk negatively about things, which I notice they do enjoy doing. But in my mind, if you're looking to read a book that has characters who make mistakes and correct them along the way, you can read Harry Potter, as it includes characters like Severus Snape, who are not meant to be role models, who are meant to be characters, plot points, and in Severus Snape's case, one of the greatest red herrings of all time. You also have to keep in mind that J.K. Rowling wrote Severus Snape as a brilliant red herring, a character who literally you were meant to believe was bad for 6 entire books. He even moves on to literally kill Albus Dumbledore, which is another point that I wanted to talk about. I think we should all clear up the fact that Dumbledore told Snape to kill him. It really aggravates me when you use Dumbledore's death as a way to prosecute Severus Snape. That's completely out of bounds, and in my mind, it's completely irrational, as we all know, very specifically because of the Deathly Hallows, that Severus Snape was asked to kill Albus by Dumbledore himself, which is another way of implementing a really strategic and mind-blowing red herring into the Harry Potter series. Ever since I made this channel, I've really wanted to include myself further within this platform that I've created, and because of that, I will be releasing a lot more videos like this where I just talk to you guys about my opinions on either the world or the world to do with the Harry Potter series. I genuinely feel like videos like these and videos in which I speak to my viewers are really good for not only me but for the Harry Potter fandom to just kind of calm down a bit, as I feel we're really heated. But of course, if I start talking about that, I'll get into my opinions on social media, which, to be honest, I'm saving for another video because I have a lot to say about that. There you have it, guys. That was my video on the biggest controversy in the Harry Potter series. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter content. Bye, guys!